everybody? My name is Jay with Sparklight Promotions, and I'm here again with
Constellations.
We're really enthusiastic.
Yeah, we're tired.
It's been a long tour.
Yeah. So, how has your tour with us from outside been so far?
Well, number one, like we said, tired. It's been tired, but it's been an amazing experience. It's been something that we've all enjoyed very much. There's been some issues with it, like any tour, but
yeah.
So far,
Diet's terrible.
Diets are fucking
McDonald's diet.
horrible.
We're living off the McDonald's diet.
And pizza and
Here's the thing: since they're from the U.S., we're all like, let's show them how to be Canadian. So we've been eating like poutine like every other night.
Every day.
Yeah. So you
And
can only have so much gravy, fries, and cheese fat before your body gives out on it.
Oh.
And I'm in that situation right now. So.
Yeah, we're all kind of like groggy.
And we gotta set the place in, so.
But you know what? In the end, tour's been awesome. It's
Yeah.
been so much fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're so stoked that we're doing this
They're
right
all
now.
cool bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So, is this your first tour?
This is our first tour. We've done like weekend runs and.
Actually, I don't even. Do you want to really? Well, it's technically this is our first tour, but you know what really sucks is that we're doing school.
Yeah. So
it's more like the college. As much as it's called the Apocalypse Survivors Tour, this is more for us the College Survivors Tour.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in school as we do this, so we're not really staying over.
Yeah, we did a couple stayovers, but
weekends.
Most of it's been back and forth. So like we're going back tonight, and then we're going right back out to Brampton tomorrow. So.
And then tour ends.
And then the tour ends unfortunately because Toronto was canceled. So.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It sucks, but you know what? It's going pretty fun. But this is definitely our first tour, first actual tour.
Yeah.
Weekend stints don't really count.
We get.
So, what has been your favorite city you have played on this tour so far?
London.
I would also agree with London.
London, as for the show purpose, yes, because the crowd was the most interactive.
Yeah.
The people who were there were more into it. It wasn't the biggest show, like in terms of turnout, but the people that were there were like.
They killed it.
They killed it. You know what I mean?
Montreal had the biggest turnout.
Montreal had the biggest turnout. It was also really fun. He wasn't there for that one.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, it's sad.
we had to fill in for that night. But Montreal was also a really fun night. And it's also always a very cool city to go see.
Get drunk after.
That is awesome.
What? Get drunk after?
Get drunk after.
Yeah.
Pass out, wake up, the hell I do last night.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that was basically it.
Did I play a show last night?
Yeah.
I think if half of us weren't in school, that'd be the morning for us every day.
Probably.
Well, did we play her yet? Or
Oh, did we? What happened last night? What's going on? That's pretty much how it go.
So, do you guys have any big plans for this year of 2013?
We're gonna break up.
Yeah, we're breaking up. No.
Kidding. We're kidding. No, we're just gonna. After this tour, we're gonna probably just kind of calm down a little bit. We got a couple of shows.
Just for a bit though, just because because we're going to be focusing on finishing writing and pre-proing and then eventually recording our next EP. We're doing it with Sundown Studios, Jordanville area. We should be doing it sometime in the first few months of the year. We're just deciding on dates right now, so should be quite the experience because we're really just trying to push ourselves here. So.
Oh yeah. So tell us about the upcoming EP.
Well,
is there a title?
No. We've all the music's pretty much laid out. We're just working mainly on lyrics and getting everyone up and tight with the music.
Yeah,
it's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different. Like it's not like I know a lot of bands are like, yeah, the new EP is gonna be so much different. Then it's like, wow, they added more bends, so it's that much different. but this we feel like it's not different in a bad way. We feel like the writing, in like my opinion, has just been more like interesting as opposed to like
more interesting.
I would agree.
More technical.
Because I don't want to be like it's so good, because that just makes me look like a cocky prick. but I mean, like I just find like when you listen to it, it's not like as predictable or like.
That's predictable. That's
there's more room to do different things, experimenting. But when I say experimenting, it's not like we play bongos with a harmonica. That doesn't even make sense. That's the best part about experimenting.
Yeah, but it's like. But we just finished up our pre-pro now, so we're just gonna do our.
Well, we finished up the instrumental. We finished up the instrumental. We still have to do bass and vocals.
Yeah, and we'll just so far from what we've been hearing, with every time we get our pre-pros back, we've just been listening to it and stuff like that. We're confident that it's gonna be something really different, but it's gonna be something that we're really proud of.
Yeah.
It's just something it's completely different from the first one. You can definitely distinctly tell between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for sure, one of the things I can confidently say we've written our most melodic song, and the heaviest song we've ever done before.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Hey, you'll trust me. You'll hear the two and you'll be like, "Where the hell did that come from?" That's what I can. That's the one like confidence like thing I can kind of say about it. But I mean, obviously,
I find a lot of problems with a lot of bands as they go in, going to write an album like a certain way. Like this is going to be our heavy album, or this is going to be our more touchy, melodic album. I just wrote, you know what I mean? And so it came out. And just wrote, you know what I mean? And then this is what it's turned out to be, and we're, you know, so far I think we can all say that we're proud of it as a band, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to say, you know, you can never judge from an outside opinion just yet, but, you know, so far.
Oh yeah.
So far we're liking it.
Yeah,
so.
we dig it.
Alright.
They get like crazy.
Dude, we don't even listen to other bands anymore, we just listen to ourselves.
Yeah. We're the greatest band.
I'd say so.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Beatles.
Yeah.
Us, Beatles.
What do they do?
Only revolutionized music. What did we do? Make another album.
Good
Fuck
call.
that.
Good call.
Are they kidding? Are you kidding?
Yeah, we're kidding. Don't take it seriously. Eric.
We're the most sarcastic band you'll ever
Yeah, our humor
There's a lot of
sucks.
sarcasm.
People think we're funny, but no, actually people don't think we're funny, but we think we're funny.
Thank you.
They think we're serious sometimes, and it's sad because it's like.
You want to know something funny? Actually, this guy, he put on our page that we're ditching our EP and making a black metal.
Yeah, we're doing a black metal cover set.
And people fucking believed it. People believed it.
Yes.
People, if we put something that sounds stupid, generally thing is it's gonna be stupid and not real. Just laugh at it, like the page, and don't take it
Chances are, if
seriously.
I have to make a statement saying that I was lying and I was joking, then people are typically like, think about it. Like, if all of a sudden a band like us all of a sudden just starts like, yeah, this is everything Burzum ever wrote. If you ever saw that happen, which I know you haven't, just don't believe it.
Don't believe it. We joke around a lot. We're bored.
We're bored.
We have nothing better to do.
These guys are awesome though.
We try.
Yeah, we try our best.
Can I just say something though? We're really excited that we're having another interview with you.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
we really want to. When we're coming to a market, we're like, we need Jay from Sparkle Life Promotions to interview us.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
It was
I
a thing.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking about this like 2 months ago, but now it's finally actually happened.
We need another one.
Just shows you how time actually flies, you know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
before you know it,
And we're not assholes. Steve.
before you know it, we'll be broken up and working in factories.
Probably.
We'll wait till that happens, but right now it's doing okay.
Do I get a hug at least?
Oh, you get one at the end of the
Oh,
show.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, if you want one now, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we're getting off track. Sorry.
Yeah, just-
Oh yeah, that's right.
We don't want this to be another 20-minute interview.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is.
Alright, so how many songs are gonna be on the new EP?
It's gonna be 5 this time around, so we didn't want to. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're putting out a full length." That's just not smart, and financially, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
because we're funding this all ourselves. So,
Oh yeah, so it's all self.
So, and plus we feel that 5 songs is like that good push to go from the 3 song, you know what I mean? Just because a lot of people still don't know who we are, so it's not like they will listen to an entire album. They're probably gonna put on the first song, and if they don't like it, fair enough, they're not gonna listen to the rest. And like, so you don't wanna be in that situation where most people are listening to it and not digging it, you know, there's like 9 more songs, you know what I mean? So, 5 is just that good number where it's like more for the people that do like us, and for the people that don't, it's still like a small enough amount that they can check it out. Plus, we feel like it's just, you know, it's always easier to write when you have less songs, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, because then you can put more ideas.
Oh, for sure,
Instead of
But it's 5, it's like you said before, it's 5 completely different songs. And you know what, it's like, I think those 5 can easily just blow out the other 3 that we did before.
Yeah.
You know, we're confident with the 5 ones that we're going
But
with.
they still have our sound.
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's not like, we're not like going like, pulling a Dillinger escape plan here. We're just going like off the chart. It's still us, but it's different.
I'm
Wise words.
excited. I'm excited.
Craig
to hear
doesn't
it.
say much, but when he
Should
does,
be
they're
excited.
wise words.
Wise man.
Have you guys playing any new songs on this tour?
Yes, we have. We've been playing one brand new song. You know, only one, but for now. We'll probably start busting out more as the time goes on. But yeah, we've been playing one new song, the one we've been working on this one the longest, you know, as a group. And you know, it's been fun, you know what I mean? Like, it's always fun playing new music, you know, because you get sick of playing the same song after a while.
Yeah.
Though it's fun, you know what I mean? It's not like you actually hate it, but it's just like, once you put new songs in the equation, it just keeps it fresh, so.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you're eating, it's like if you're It's like if you're living on residence and you're eating craft dinner every day. It's nice to go home and have a nice chicken dinner. There are new songs like the chicken dinner we never had. Pretty much, that's exactly how I can define the new song for us playing.
We're living off KD, help feed us.
We haven't even been living off KD, like we said, we're living off Pootie.
We live off shitty.
People think it's a good thing, but it's not actually good. It's not
No,
good.
I'd probably get sick of it after a while. I'd probably be like,
You would get sick. Half of us are
I want
sick.
something healthy.
He's sick.
Nah, I'm pretty sick.
We watched Dylan puke up 2 teams.
It just, yeah.
So what's the new song called, and how have the fans have been reacting to
We
it?
stole one of your old song titles. It's called Coward. It's not on purpose. We already had the song named before we even saw you play it.
Yeah.
Because that was the first song that we finished writing, and we finished writing that. I finished working on it before we all started writing it back in the summer, or back in like the late fall when we actually played with your band in Wilfred. And then they were like, "Yeah, this song's called Coward." We're like, "Great."
Funny story. I'm actually not.
Your old band. That's what I meant. Yeah, your old band. And
Still support those guys. Will Lies For Us.
yeah. But
It's a pretty angry song.
it's
I'm not gonna lie.
It's like that's the one thing is like the EP is more personal and more like it's more emotional. If anything, like it's not emo yet, but
No,
That's not brave.
it's just like before. I think once we hit the about the like the how can I put this? It's like about maybe the May era, like you know like the month of May and stuff like that. I think from there since like well into about I'd say like August or something, we just had a ton of shit that's happened where like you know things we won't go into because we're not those kind of people that are gonna like you know throw out names and certain people, but I mean we've dealt with a lot of shitty subject matter that's been happening with us in our personal lives and also within the band too. And I think like these songs that we've been at least the writing process for them has been a lot more personal.
yeah.
It's more like this is like kind of like our medications, our sweet release. So you know like that's why this is like distinctively different. I think when going in to make the first EP, we had songs we were just really stoked. I think we were like not to say like we were negative going into this one like to make the song, but like it was like we had a lot of things to get off our chest as opposed to the first one where we had songs that were written and we were like you know oh this is awesome you know let's write it you know let's record and stuff get it out because we're super stoked. This one's just like man we had a bunch of shit that we gotta go through, we gotta let this out. It's basically either way we had to release a new EP or you're gonna have to throw us in jail or a psycho ward with the amount of shit we had to go through. I'm telling you.
So be stoked enough.
We're angry now.
Not angry.
Not really. We were still nice people.
We're still nice. We just
had a lot of things going on.
we have our moments.
It's for the best now.
But
I
anyways,
think so.
so Dylan, shut up.
Mister, I'm gonna talk all the time.
What have I been doing? I'm just sitting here.
It's okay, we pick at each other. We're like a married couple.
Oh, look at Mr. Know-it-all.
Yeah, that's me.
Or or Flintstone. Remember from the interview, like, what would you do?
I'm gonna screw Fred Flintstone. That was my.
Nick!
That was.
We remembered that.
I do.
Anyways.
No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be Fred. Nick. So, what is your favorite song to play live? Starting here.
Starting here, it all depends on the night, but
Not Chop Suey.
Not-
We can agree Chop Suey's
Chop Suey's fun, but every night we're always like, we've been playing for so long and we've been like trying to come up with new cover ideas and we know some of them don't surface and a lot of them they're just in working progress. But that song is just like, we're so sick. You always get sick of playing songs when they're not yours. Way faster than anything else, but everyone still enjoys hearing it, you know what I mean? So it's like, so when you get people enjoying it and, you know, in the vibe, then it's sweet, but those nights where it's not the same, it's like, playing this again, you know what I mean? But I would have to say the new one's been really fun to play, you know, Coward. I'm really excited, but out of everything so far, I think A Vision's always the funnest just because it's like, it's the most work for me because it's our most technical song, so I get to do a bit more things like that. Plus it's the song everyone knows the most, so, you know.
I got Broken Edge.
Broken Edge is fun, but it's a long song, and it kind of...
It's like 6.5 minutes.
Okay.
You're amazing.
That was an influence from my old band because my old band we thought we were Dream Theater without we thought we were Dream Theater without the talent. So we were just like, all right, we're not gonna play as technical and as cool. We're just gonna fill time slots that we can't. So all right, repeat this again. And again, so that song ended up being 6 minutes by accident. I didn't write it to be, this is gonna be a very epic long song. And it's just like, fuck, why is this so long? Oh well. And so
it happens.
So that song is fun for the first half, and the second half it's okay, but it like, there's not as much like, it's more just music, it's not as much.
Music,
Yeah, so it's like a lot of people that don't want to listen to music, they just want to jump around, they kind of get like. So,
Get it up a little.
so that one's up and down for me, but other than that, every other song is always fun to play, you know what I mean? Worthless is super energetic, that's always fun to open with now.
So pretty much he likes every song.
Yeah, I just live
And he likes every song.
For now though, Coward's been my favorite to play, just because it's new and fresh.
Along with every other song.
Yeah. That's a hard question.
I think like on this tour, I would say Coward, because it's something fresh, it's new, and the lyrics in that song are really personal to me. So it's really cool to kind of express all that out with that song. So probably on this tour, Coward, but like I guess a general would probably be a Vision, because we released a music video for it. A lot of people know the lyrics to that one, at least I think so. And you know, at the end of the night when we always play it, it always goes well. So on this tour, Coward, but all in all, I would say a Vision.
Well, even if I forget the lyrics, are right here.
Actually, no, because they're spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, no, you don't remember.
Aspirations.
Yeah, it's an actual word now though.
It's in the Urban Dictionary, it's an
Put it
actual
there.
word, go look it up.
Yeah. I'd have to say my favorite song to play live is probably Worthless Title. We play it first now, and I just feel like it's a good song to get the crowd going and pumped up. So,
Yeah, because we were opening with a Vision for the longest time, which is cool, but
yeah.
it was a bit of a slower tempoed song, and you know, it's got the energy, but
Yeah.
Worthless is way more faster.
Yeah,
It hits harder
Yeah.
faster, so it was better. When we decided to rearrange the set list,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, yeah, that was probably the best idea, so.
Favorite TV show?
Oh, me and Nick would
Walking Dead right away. The Walking Dead. I fucking love The Walking Dead. It's the greatest show.
Okay, you know what we're both gonna say.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say it.
Let's
Okay, count
say
it.
1, 2, 3,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, greatest show. If anyone doesn't like Seinfeld, you are fucked in the head.
No, literally, we will sit there watching the same episode on TV.
We-
We'd be texting each other quotes from the
Do
show.
I have it? Anything? No, wait. No, never mind.
It's been a while, but
my
either way-
thread, because my thread deleted. Anyway, we text each other Seinfeld quotes all the time. Wait,
Though we know that shit.
I can go on Instagram and find it. Did I?
No, just forget it.
No, okay. Anyway, but we always text each other Seinfeld quotes. Like randomly, it'll just be in the middle of the day. I'll be in class and stuff. Hear my phone go off and I'll be like, Poggy peed on the sofa. And then I'll just text him back and be like, the Kavorka. Then he'll text me back saying, I was in the pool. Seinfeld fans, you'll
I
understand.
was in the pool.
If you don't understand Seinfeld, you're not going to get anything.
You're just thinking that there's some weird creature with pools and stuff. If you don't understand what we're talking about. Either way, Seinfeld is that's our favorite.
King of Queens is good too.
Good show.
More Seinfeld though.
For me, it would have to be between 3 actually. Seinfeld's good for
Walking
sure.
Dead's fantastic though, by the way. I should
Walking Dead,
Yes.
Terra Nova, and Big Bang Theory.
say. You love The Walking Dead?
Hmm?
You like The Walking Dead, right? Watch us from outside. You'll understand.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
You'll appreciate the
You'll be
intro.
stoked.
You'll appreciate the intro.
Oh, no. Oh, I was actually thinking that. Us from outside. Zombies?
Maybe.
You'll have to find out.
You'll find
Yeah.
out. But yeah.
Oh, wow. Who pooped last?
Greg pooped last.
I haven't. Oh, I pooped at home today.
I didn't.
Are we talking about when we're
Oh,
on
it's
the road?
today. I already lose.
Are we talking about on the road or like?
Today I've lost already, so I think
We all
we
lose.
lost. We didn't play it today though, so it wasn't like we were.
No one pooped last.
But no, wait, what was your question?
All right, so how do you guys feel about 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
It's hot.
Well, I watched it and laughed, so I don't know.
I could-
I'm really thinking about it.
It didn't grow at all.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he goes on meat spin. That's
He's
why.
disturbed.
Meat spin. I have a question.
What I do is I start meat spin at the beginning of the video, and then watch all 2 Girls, 1 Cup, and see how many meat spins went by. Because it was like, oh, how long is 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Oh, it's 2,056 meat spins. It's like, what?
How many meat spins have you lasted?
Every time I've ever won a meat spin,
Put you on the spot.
I've never been on meat spin. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been on meat
the only time I've been on meat spin is like, ha ha, this is hilarious. Look at it. You spin me
right
around, baby, fine. I think I've made through like 10, but not on purpose. It just happened to be that way.
I've never been on that, but you guys need to send me a link for that.
We'll post it through the. You got a website?
You're not posting meat spin in the description.
Meat spin will be right down here, or in the description of YouTube for meat spin. If you guys want to see how many times you can see, I'm not gonna.
Do us a favor. Just start meat spin at the beginning of this video, then watch the whole video, and that'll tell you. And if you get over 100 meat spins, then we're talking for way too long.
He has a point.
I think it's gonna be up to 1,000.
Spin me right around, baby.
He doesn't even know what it fully is, though.
I don't even know what it is, but it sounds pretty freaking awesome.
No,
wait till you see it.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it. Then it'll be different.
It's just the internet.
Interwebs, 4chan.
It's like 2006 internet. 2005, like it's old, but it's still people still do it.
God, we've been talking.
Anyway, so
we're sorry.
So I think it's probably time for us to wrap this up because we're just.
Unless you have another question.
No.
Unless you guys got a question for me.
I'm a journalism student, so I should have a question for you.
You should.
Go for it.
How long have you started interviewing? How long have you done interviews for?
It was my first interview was TIDB and Constellations.
Oh.
That very first interview.
This is our third interview with you.
Oh, that's great.
The first interview was alright.
How did you feel like the bands reacted to your interview?
I think they like. I feel like all the bands appreciate what I do, which I'm really glad because I'm just in it just to help out bands.
Oh,
because
sure.
because you know there's a lot of bands out there that never get the opportunity to get interviewed, and they're like, and they look at all these interview videos of these big bands like, for example, like Protest the Heroes, Suicide Silence, rest in peace, Mitchell Ecker, sorry, Mitchell
man.
and like all these big bands, and like, oh, I want to be interviewed one day, and I just thought, hey, I was watching Brian Starr's interviews.
Yo, Brian Starr's my boy.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
He was actually one of my inspirations. I actually had I forgot what that one guy is, and his name is Harry the Hero. He's in a wheelchair, and him and I have Skyped before actually.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I told him that I do interviews and that I just want to give local bands like a chance that they might have in the future or they might never have, but I'm in this just to support all these bands and just be the best I can.
Sure.
For all the.
Well, thank you for everything that you do and keeping people like you.
One last question. Did you drop the soap?
No.
He did! He did it! He dropped it! He did!
All right. Well.
Okay, once in my own shower. Personal though, no one was in it.
That's okay. You're allowed to do that.
Close enough.
But yeah, sorry. All right, here's your stuff back. Sorry.
But again, it's been awesome interviewing you guys again, and also.
Always, man.
Much
Oh, yeah,
Dude, every time we come to Newmarket, we gotta do this.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it's a jam spot local thing now, man. Well, Wilford was the second time, but
Yeah.
if we.
And that was my first time playing a show with you guys, and that was awesome.
That was a fun
Did
time.
guest vocals.
Awesome.
Probably doing guest vocals again.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Might as well.
Anyway,
So hopefully I'll kill my vocals tonight, and then take a rest, and then tomorrow.
Back to the interview.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 more interviews.
It's been
Drag the Lake and Counterparts interviews. I'm interviewing them tomorrow. Coming soon.
Send this out
Sweet.
to Mike Hewitt.
Tell Mike
Hewitt I give him a kiss.
Yeah.
Tell Joey I say fuck off. And tell Jordan he's a slut.
Tell Jordan to wash his dick.
Yeah.
All
And Shane, I don't really know him. He's a nice guy, so give him a hug. And tell Justin, kick Justin in the balls for me.
All right. Well, anyways.
I'll send them my love.
It's okay. Drag Lake's our boy, so it's fine.
Alright, so my name is Jay with Sparklight Promotions, and this is.
Constellations.
And also, this is Dylan, he is the vocalist. Kevin, guitarist.
Greg.
No, Greg, sorry! I'm so sorry!
Sorry, I had to do that.
All good. It happens.
It happens.
I'm sorry.
Gregory.
Don't even worry, sir. It's
okay.
All the beard. All the beard.
It's Greg.
Has that been between the ladies' legs recently?
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
His girlfriend's not here, so.
And I'm Sven.
I'll cut that.
Actually, I'm not. I'm Dylan.
Bloopers. Yeah.
I'm Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
I'm Nick. Thank you.
I'm Dylan Cooper.
He plays guitars. So, that's all we have for you today, so.
That's a wrap.
There's more interviews and live videos coming very soon to you. Have a great day, and once again, Sparklight Promotions, Jay here with Constellations. Have a good one.
Bye.